Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Tanisha's Reading Corner podcast. I am your host, Tanisha. Tanisha's Reading podcast is dedicated to anyone who desires to make reading a daily habit as a form of self-care. To stay updated when a new podcast is uploaded, please subscribe to the channel. In addition, you can find me on Instagram at Tanisha's Reading Corner for many book recommendations and tips and tricks on how to keep reading a daily habit. Let's dive into today's episode. Hey y'all! Yep, you heard this. It's Tanisha. Probably haven't heard my voice in a while. It's been a minute. But you know what? We're back with a brand new season of Tanisha's Reading Corner podcast. So what to look forward to on this next podcast? More book reviews, as always. Also, more tips and tricks on how to keep reading a daily habit as a form of self-care. I just want to pop in real quick on this wonderful Wednesday, just to let you know all the things that are upcoming. Like I said, more book reviews, everything. Even some interviews perhaps later on this season, so please stay tuned. All right, so we'll officially start the new season next Wednesday. So I just want to pop in yet again just to say hey. And also, before I let you go, just give you a couple of tips and tricks on how to keep reading a daily habit. Here is fun reading tip. So one moment. So, a tip to help keep reading a daily habit as a form of self-care for this wonderful Wednesday. Establish a good reading time. Now, we've talked about this in previous episodes, but this is a challenge that I'm going to put out this week. Set a time every single day for the next week on when you are going to read. Write it down, set a timer, whether it's in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, whenever is best for you. Set a timer today at maybe 8 a.m. when I first wake up, or 7 a.m. or whatever time you wake up, or what time you go to sleep, before you go to sleep. Set a timer. I'm going to read for this amount of time and then go for it. Once you just make it in your mind and write it out and have just a time of day where you just dedicate to reading, it will eventually become more ritual and you won't have to think about it as much. But for some of us, you need to write it out. You need to really think about it. Write a timer. Because life happens and you get busy and there you go. And you neglect yourself. Reading, as for me, as I know it is, or hope it is for you, is a form of self-care, as I've said many, many times before. So taking those times out of the day to find that time to just dedicate to taking care of you with something that you just love to do. So, again, that tip. Set a timer for a time of day that you love to read best and set it for a week. That is your challenge for this week. And this episode is very short and very mini, but we will be right back next Wednesday for a full episode. So stay tuned. And as always, wishing you good wellness and good reading.